Hello, I'm Rick Cole of North Central Missouri College's Pirates Digital Media. Welcome to our online production of the 2024 NJCAA Division II Baseball Playoff Tournament from Moberly, Missouri. It's provided by Region 16 institutions. This weekend, we represent three Missouri teams, East Central College, North Central Missouri College, and Moberly Area College, and welcome Hesston College of Kansas to the tournament as well, as they join our region as the only Division II baseball playing school in Kansas. We hope you enjoy the games. Now let's go to Howard Hills Athletic Complex in Moberly for today's game.
Play ball!
And welcome to Moberly, Missouri, the site of this year's Region Baseball Tournament for NJCAA Region 16 and Kansas's Hesston College. Played right here at the Athletic Complex, Howard Hills Athletic Complex in Moberly. I'm Rick Cole, and our second game of the day is the number 2 seeded North Central Missouri College Pirates against Moberly Area College. They are 19-35, and the number 3 seed in the tournament, the Pirates, are 24-23 on the year. Happy you can be with us today for this online presentation through Region 16. It is partly cloudy. The skies are kind of emptying and then clouding over again, but the wind is the more important factor today with a game time high at 72 degrees. The wind will be 16 to 29 miles an hour today as we go through this game. They're going to present the awards to the regional awards to both teams, all region players winners.
Region 16 Division II all-region team, first team. Outfielder, the player of the year, Julio Guerrero. First teamer, pitcher, Alan Martinez. Outfielder, Jordi Ventura. Third baseman, Wilmer Jimenez. Second team all-region for North Central Missouri, outfielder Rollins Brandt. Catcher, Justin Dameron. Right-handed pitcher, Kevin Tuala. Designated hitter, Shodai Nishiara. And infielder, Alejandro Paz. On the all-defensive team for North Central Missouri, Julio Guerrero. Second baseman, Truman Bodenhausen. Give these guys a round of applause from North Central Missouri. Now for your Moberly Greyhounds. First team, pitcher, Grant Trentman. Second baseman, Hunter Schulte. And catcher, Tanner Nelson. On the second team, infielder, Jordan Green. Outfielder, Leighton Bain. Designated hitter, Jack Pruitt. Right-handed pitcher, Sam Bespoyosny. And left-handed pitcher, Reese Behan. On the all-defensive team, outfielder, Leighton Bain. Catcher, Tanner Nelson. And pitcher, Sam Bespoyosny. Give these guys a round of applause. Your Moberly Greyhounds.
That is James White on the PA as we get those awards for the all-regional team, and now I believe we're going to have the national anthem between, or as the two teams come out. The umpires today, Andrew Hine will be behind home plate. Paul Van is the first base umpire, and Lucas Smith is the third base umpire today. It's Alan Martinez at 4-1 against Grant Tretman 4-4. And before we go any farther, our national anthem. And so on this windy day, we're about ready to get started with the first pitch. We started to go through some of the pitching and lineup matchups here. Alan Martinez will go for the Pirates. He is 4-1 with a 3.98 ERA. And for Moberly, it'll be Grant Tretman. He is a freshman from Washington, Missouri, 4-4 and a 4.77 ERA. First game went to East Central, who won the first game 9-0 in 7 innings. That will be at 12:30 tomorrow. And as James is saying on the PA, Heston dropped that game 9-0 to East Central. So Heston will be the opponent for whichever team loses this game. Interestingly enough, in the East Central game, Adam DeBoer was the winning pitcher, 7 innings complete ball. He gave up a hit, we think, but we're waiting for an official statement on that, as it was the ball toward the shortstop hole. And that played cleanly, so we're not sure if it was a hit or not, but we'll keep you posted on that. Heston and East Central, 9-0 East Central in the first game today. Now North Central Missouri College at 24-23 against Moberly area. Moberly will send to the plate Clayton Ello, Zach Friend, Jack Pruitt, and Jordan Green in the top 4. After that, it'll be Tanner Nelson, Joey Marcinkowicz, Hunter Schulte, Seth Ray, and Alex Alton against Alan Martinez, who is the Pirates starting pitcher today. Defensively for North Central, Justin Dameron will be the catcher with Wilmer Jimenez at third base. Alejandro Paz is the shortstop. At second base, Truman Bodenhausen. And at first base, Jordy Ventura, as Dameron anchors that group. At the outfield spots, Landon Wells is the left fielder, Julio Guerrero in center field, and Rollins Brantz will be the first baseman, the right fielder for the Pirates in this game. So Alan Martinez continues to take his warm-up tosses as the right-hander continues. He had a very slow start to the season with no wins and no losses, a lot of no decisions. But midway through the season, he caught fire. He caught a few breaks and ended up with 4 complete games and a 4-1 record. The Pirates have won 4 straight, and they are 8-4 at neutral sites. They are 4-3 against Moberly, and the 4 games contested on this field, 2 went to Moberly and 2 went to North Central, so they're pretty evenly matched as we go into the matchup today. Moberly area has lost 2 straight. They are 13-13 at home in their last series, and it was a while between games for them. Their last series was April 30th and May 1st. They won April 30th against East Central and then lost the second game of the doubleheader. On the May 1st date, they lost to East Central 6-1, and as we said, against North Central, they are 3-4. So here we go with this second first-round game of the day. And it's the number 3 and number 4 seeds that face off here in this matchup. Clayton Ello is a sophomore and the left fielder. Martinez will go from the stretch full-time, and his first pitch is a strike. Moberly is hitting .266 as a team. Ello is hitting .252. And a breaking ball goes back door to Ello, and the count is 0-2. Zach Friend and then Jack Pruitt will be the hitters against Martinez. And a fastball flirts with that outside corner, but is a little bit wide. There's a good look at Clayton Ello, the sophomore left fielder. Clayton is from O'Fallon, Missouri. 1-2 pitch coming up in the top of the first inning. And that one slices and goes foul down the left field line. The wind is blowing from left field to right field in the game. And you'll hear it in our microphone. You can hear it right now, I believe. Martinez goes back door again, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ello is a dangerous guy if he gets on base. He has 16 stolen bases to lead the team. And slices that away one more time. First game, again, went to East Central. They're the number 1 seed, and they were impressive. They put up 4 runs right away against Heston of Kansas and stretched it out to a 9-0 win over 7 innings. That one is lined toward left field. That'll be a base hit, and Ello is indeed on base here to start the game.
Shortstop, number 4, Zach Friend.
Ello did a nice job going the other way there and got himself a base hit. We are on Moberly's home field, so you'll hear all their walk-ups and all of that during the game today. Zach is hitting .257. He's got a couple of home runs and 19 RBI. He is a sophomore. Martinez on the mound for the Pirates, dealing with the man at first base, and that one is fouled away. There is Clayton Ello, who has 16 stolen bases, being held on by Jordy Ventura. Our umpire there is Paul Van. Trying to sacrifice, and the slider misses down low. We're right behind home plate, and that's neat because we can see the breaking balls that you can't see so much when you're up, well, at North Central, where we originate our broadcasts. We're up high and can't see that breaking ball as well. But here at ground level, kind of fun to see especially the movement on the fastballs. As Friend now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. One thing we'll tell you is that our scoreboard in the lower right-hand corner, we're operating that manually. It doesn't have the balls and strikes and outs on it. So we'll try to keep you apprised of that as we go through. And that's straight back. So Martinez working ahead of Zach Friend after giving up the single to Ello to start the game. Friend is the shortstop for Moberly. Greyhounds at 19-35. Hit toward Paz at shortstop, drops it, picks it up, goes to second for 1, but the relay by Bodenhausen will not be in time. Fielder's choice puts Friend at first base.
Number 19.
Ello is out shortstop to second baseman for the first out. And now Jack Pruitt, who was just named a second-team All-Region player, comes to the plate. Pruitt is a sophomore. He's a good on-base guy. He has, as that ball gets away and the runner's going to be able to advance, and now a runner in scoring position on an error. Boy, I'm not so sure that's not Ventura's error. We're going to give him the error. Again, I am not the official scorer. I just pretend like I'm one. Ball one. A single by Clayton Ello, and he's in scoring position here in the top of the first inning. Hits toward short right field. It's Bodenhausen going out to make the catch on the grass for the second out.
Third baseman, number 22.
Second team all-conference performer Jordan Green is the hitter. The sophomore is the cleanup hitter. Green is from St. Louis's Hazelwood West and steps in here with 2 outs. Alan Martinez is from Panama City, Panama. Ball one. Good pop on that fastball and low and away from Jordan Green. Jordan's a .292 hitter. He has a home run this year. He's also knocked in 26. This is a Moberly team again that's hitting .266, coached by Chris Fletcher in his third year. He started this program. This is their second year of actual on-the-field competition. And he was telling me earlier this morning that this field used to be a dirt infield. And then when the college put in baseball, they sodded it or planted it or whatever, but it's in great shape. It looks great. It feels great. Even though it's a little mushy after rain last night. There's a strike to Green. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Martinez with Bodenhausen in the background. In center field, that's Julio Guerrero, who was just named the player of the year. And a breaking ball, foul ball down, apparently out the body of Jordan Green. If Green can get on, Tanner Nelson will be the next hitter. But 2 outs here. A single by Ello. He was forced out. Friend replaced him at first base on the fielder's choice. Then the pump up just on the outfield grass to the second baseman. That one is lined, and it is a foul ball by inches. So just that close to being 1-0.
Hey, you got it, George.
And the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Number 1 seed, East Central, has won. They'll be in the winner's bracket game tomorrow at 12:30 against the winner of this game. Friend at second base. And a pitch off the fist and out of play. Wind is blowing from left field to right field here. And so, even though we didn't have a home run in the first game, you could tell the ball was carrying pretty well to right. A couple of deep balls there, and especially in right center field. It's 330 down the lines. The center field fence is not marked for distance. Dameron does a pretty good job blocking it, but it's going to allow the runner to move up anyway. So Zach Friend moves up on the wild pitch, and the count goes to 3-2 to Jordan Green. Top of the first inning. As we said, we're using the scoreboard, and we're doing it manually here in the broadcast. Now, that's something my wife does not like because she can't see what inning it is, so I'll try to remind you of that. It's the top of the first, honey. Fouled away. Jordan Green having a battle with starting pitcher Alan Martinez. Alan, his 12th start of the year. In 54 now and even 55 innings, 46 hits allowed, 24 earned runs, 29 walks, and 72 strikeouts. And fouled straight back. The crowd here from Moberly outnumbers the North Central people, as you would expect. And they've got a good crowd here for this baseball game. I think they're developing a pretty good tradition here at Moberly for baseball under Chris Fletcher. Adam Steyer and Bruce Pinkston are the assistants. Pop toward right field. Rollins Brandt ranging into foul territory, but he will not be close enough. The field here, the fences anyway, run down the line, and you can see 330 down this line, but you can also see the fence behind Paul Van, the umpire, that moves toward the foul poles after it goes parallel to the baseline in front of the dugout. It kind of cuts in like that, and so there's not a lot of room for outfielders to get to a foul ball. It widens out coming toward the plate, so third basemen have a pretty good chance and first baseman, but not those outfielders. And Martinez gets him to swing and miss, and that will end the inning as the single by Ello does no damage, and the Pirates will be coming to the bat when we come back to Moberly, Missouri.
Don't forget the concession stand.
What if you could graduate without student loan debt? What if you could have the college experience close to home? What if you could have hands-on training from highly skilled faculty? What if you could become the person you were meant to be? What if MACC was the college for you?
It's been said, find a job you enjoy doing and you'll never have to work a day in your life. This could be you. This should be you. You have the skills, the passion, and fulfilling career, and East Central College can help make that happen. Discover your pathway. Visit eastcentral.edu/careers.
Had a bit of problem with our audio there getting started in the inning, but I think everything's going to work out. Grant Trentman is on the hill for Moberly, and he's been very good this year, 4-4, a 4.77 ERA. He was named first team All-Region just before the game. He's a 6-foot, 175-pound freshman, and has a 4.77 ERA, as we said, in 60 1/3 innings. In that time, he's allowed 59 hits, 32 earned runs, walking 37 and striking out 63, so he's had a fine year. Pirates will go with Alejandro Paz as their leadoff hitter. Paz is a freshman. Julio Guerrero is a freshman. Jordy Ventura is a freshman for North Central. And so we're about ready to go here in the bottom of the first inning with no score. Paz is a 300 hitter and steps up with strike one against him. Paz was named second team All-Region in the ceremony before the start of the game. It was a good matchup. And it's 0-2. Defensively for North Central, for Moberly, Tanner Nelson is the catcher. 1-2. Jordan Green at third. Zach Friend at short. The second baseman is Hunter Schulte. And over at first base is Seth Ray. That's in the dirt on the swing, and it's going to have to be Nelson throwing him out, which he does, to complete the strikeout.
Center fielder, number 30, Julio Guerrero.
Guerrero was just named the Player of the Year in the region, and also first team all defense in the region. He is a freshman, hitting .493, 6 home runs, 35 RBI. He leads the Pirates in hits with 75. And Trentman goes right after him with a strike at the knees. In the outfield for Moberly, Clayton Ello is the left fielder. The right fielder is Alex Alton, and Joey Marcinkowicz is in center. That'll be toward Alton, who's going to have to get on his horse as he moves toward right field, and it is a fair ball. It drops out of his glove, and Paz can fly. He'll make it to third with a stand-up triple. Well, the wind really affected that ball, and not much Alton could do, as it was headed toward the line and dropped in the line. He got there, I think, and even made contact with his glove, but wasn't able to control it. A triple for Guerrero, and that's his 8th of the year leading the Pirates. Jordy Ventura is next, and this guy's got a lot of pop, 11 homers and 64 RBI. Strike one. One out in the bottom of the first inning. Pirates are the number 2 seed behind East Central, and they are looking to score first here in the first inning. Good looking fastball and right on the black. Trentman went 2-0 against North Central this year, winning both of his starts, one in Trenton and one here in Moberly. And that's fouled away. So this is a big-time guy who, even though he has a 4-4 record, he is a very, very good pitcher. And this is a big game for Moberly. They're going to use him, and of course they would against the number 2 seed, but a win here by him will be large. Because where you want to be is in the winner's bracket. And then if you can win a second game, you're really sitting in the catbird seat. That was close, but Ventura has a count of 1-2. And Ventura chases in the dirt. Again, Nelson will have to go to first while Guerrero stays at third base. And 2 outs on 2 strikeouts by Grant Trentman.
Third baseman, number 5, Wilmer Jimenez.
Jimenez comes to the plate for the Pirates. He's the cleanup hitter with 8 homers and 44 RBI, a .340 average. He, again, is another freshman for North Central, and they've got a lot of them. Jimenez named first team all-conference, or I say all-conference, all-region. But, boy, they're having trouble making contact right now with Grant Trentman. There's a lot of swings and misses and a lot of swings and pitches out of the zone. Like that, for instance. Rollins Brandt is on the on-deck circle, recently activated from the college disabled list. He's been out for a week or two, but starts here today. He's on deck. 0-2 against Jimenez, and low and away. At third base, Guerrero tripled. Jordy Ventura struck out, and now Jimenez tries to drive him in. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch with 2 outs and a foul ball. Tanner Nelson has had a part of each of the strikeouts with pitches down in the dirt. He's had to make the throw to first base to retire the hitter. He was all-region defensive player for the Greyhounds. He's a good one. In fact, we've seen 2 good catchers in the first game and another one right here. And Dameron's not bad either for North Central. Strike 3 and the inning is over as Jimenez strikes out looking, and striking out the side is Grant Trentman here as Moberly turns away North Central. And we are scoreless through the first inning.
At Metropolitan Community College, we prepare students for better opportunities today and for the rest of their lives.
We, as instructors, are empowered to share our knowledge and gifts to inspire.
We are the workforce engine of Kansas City, enabling employers to enjoy economic growth, knowing we provide highly trained and motivated employees.
So while our students are propelled by diverse goals,
It all starts here.
Metropolitan Community College. From here, anywhere.
What if you could graduate without student loan debt? What if you could have the college experience close to home? What if you could have hands-on training from highly skilled faculty? What if you could become the person you were meant to be? What if MACC was the college for you?
Alan Martinez, the sophomore from Panama City, Panama, is on the hill for North Central with a 4-1 record as he warms up here in the second inning. Let's thank again Region 16 for providing us with the funding to do the tournament here at Moberly. And the folks here at the Park Howard Hills Athletic Complex, field number 1, in charge of this facility is Jacob Bunton, and boy, he's been a great help. So we move to the second inning, and for Moberly, it'll be Tanner Nelson, the freshman catcher, along with Joey Marcinkowicz and Hunter Schulte to face Martinez. Tanner Nelson stepping in. And Martinez dropping in a curveball for a strike. Tanner is hitting .305 this year, no homers, 16 RBI. Another dandy curveball and another strike, 0-2. Alan Martinez will work deliberately. Not slowly, but deliberately. He will stay consistently at this pace. Fastball tailed right onto the hands of Nelson, and he was able to handle it and foul it away. Tanner against North Central had a double and an RBI in the 4th game of the season series, 4th of 7. And a slider just misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Talked about Nelson being an all-defensive player. He was also the first-team all-regional player. So he's had a very, very nice year and a fine career in Moberly. Fastball tailing too far and inside. Just starting the top of the second inning, 9-inning games, of course. Our first game was an 8-run rule game in the 7th inning. It's 10 runs after 5 or 8 runs after 7, the mercy rule. Whoa, and look out, low bridge for Tanner Nelson. Martinez gave up a hit to Ello to start the first inning, to start the game. And after having Nelson 0-2, now he's in danger of losing him. 3-2, fouled away. Justin Dameron is the catcher. Andrew Hine is the umpire. And the man with the stick is Tanner Nelson. And he did lose him. So a walk by Martinez puts the leadoff man on, Tanner Nelson. And Marcinkowicz comes to the plate. He's a guy that has been around and was a very good player, even as a freshman last year. I remember him playing. Joey is a sophomore now, 251 average. And Martinez will work with the runner at first base. Down low. Tanner Nelson at first, being held on by Jordy Ventura. And that one's hit toward left center field. It's going to drop in. Guerrero bobbles it, and everybody will stay at their bases after advancing a base. So Marcinkiewicz with the single.
Second base.
Nelson goes to second base, and for a moment there, as Guerrero got to the ball and juggled it a little bit, thought maybe that Nelson would take off, but he stopped in his tracks. And it's first and second with nobody out in the second inning for Hunter Schulte. Schulte will step in, leading the team in hitting at 364, including a team leading 12 doubles. He's got runners at first and second. Nobody out, no score. Trying to advance the runner, the leading hitter on the team, bunts it foul. So a strike on Schulte, again, a first-team all-region player. He's got 2 home runs, 29 RBI. Hunter is from Francis Howell North High School. Had an RBI in the first game of the series against North Central. And now the bunt is down, and the throw not in time. We're sorry we've lost our picture temporarily. It was a bunt that dropped in, and the throw from Dameron was too late. And so a sacrifice turns into a bunt single for Schulte, and Moberly has the bases loaded with nobody out against Alan Martinez. So the Pirate pitcher is in a hole here, and he faces Seth Ray, the sophomore first baseman, who's a .271 hitter. There's Ray, as Martinez will continue to go from the stretch with the bases loaded, as he always does at any point in the game. Breaking ball with not enough spin on it. 1 ball, no strikes. Ray has 1 home run and 11 RBI, but boy, the table is set for him right here. And fouled away. Walk to Tanner Nelson, single by Marcinkiewicz. And Schulte, a bunt single, have loaded the bases for Moberly as the home team. Logistically, the visitor on the scoreboard threatens first here. Outside corner, a strike. 1-2. Seth Ray is from Columbia, Missouri, not too far from here. He went to Battle High School. 1-2 pitch coming. Ground ball toward the hole. Paz has it, and he'll try to get the runner at third, and he does, but a run scores. So Moberly on the fielder's choice
fielder, number 27,
takes
Alton.
the lead. Ray at first base, Schulte at second base, Marcinkiewicz thrown out by the shortstop. And scoring is Tanner Nelson. The RBI for Ray is his 12th of the year. Alex Alton is the hitter. He digs in here as the number 9 man in the order against Martinez, who finds himself down 1-0. Runners at first and second, and strike 1 to Alton. Alton has hit just 179 this year with 1 RBI. In the last game of the regular season, or the last series rather, he had a stolen base against East Central. And another strike by Martinez. So 1-0 in the top of the second inning. Moberly leads it. Again, Martinez working deliberately. That one hit in the air toward Brandt in right field. The runner at second is tagging. He will not come on the catch, and runners remain at first and second with 2 outs.
Left fielder.
Now the top of the order, a hit his first time up. Clayton Ello comes to the plate. Runners for the Greyhounds still at first and second in the top of the second inning. At second base, Schulte. At first base, Ray. And Ello meets Martinez for the second time. Ball one. Temperature at 72 degrees. The wind gusting up to 29 miles an hour, blowing from left field to right field. Corners were up with one out. Now we're back with two outs. And Martinez working on the leadoff man in the order, Ello. Popped up behind to second base. Here comes Guerrero. Bodenhausen out of the way, and Guerrero makes the catch to end the inning. But a run scores for Moberly in the top of the second. It was a fielder's choice by the hitter Seth Ray that drove him in, and Moberly takes a 1-0 lead. Back in a moment. Bottom of the second inning for Grant Trentman, who takes the hill again. Trentman gave up a hit in the first inning, but struck out the side. It was a triple by Guerrero that put a little bit of pressure on him. And now the Pirates will start at number 5 in their order with Rollins Brandt, followed by Shodai Nishihara and Justin Dameron against the right-hander Grant Trentman. We thank you for joining us, whether you're a Greyhound fan or a Pirate fan. Our games here at the Region Tournament, produced by Pirates Digital Media of North Central Missouri College. I am Rick Cole. We'll be back tomorrow with the 9 a.m. game, assuming the alarm on my phone works properly. We like to assume those things here at this time of the year. Rollins Brandt has been injured for a couple of weeks. He had problems with his quad, and now he's back. He's been a mainstay for Donnie Hillerman and the Pirates through the last 2 years. That will be close to the fence and just out of the reach of Jordan Green. So everybody finds their spot again. Brandt's with the count of 0-2 against Trentman. Fastball 1-2. Brandt was named a second-team All-Region player for his .362 average. Has 3 homers, 23 RBI. A little looper behind shortstop, and it's going to fall in for Rollins. And the Pirates have a man on base for the second time in the game to lead off the second inning. So Brandt drops one behind the shortstop, Zach Friend, 12, and the DH, Shodai Nishihara, is the hitter. He's a redshirt sophomore and a second-team All-Region product. Nishihara is from Yokohama, Japan. And ball one. Brandt at first base has been a good base stealer for the Pirates, but what's unknown is how that quad is going to hold up. And 2 balls to Nishihara. Shodai doesn't have a lot of power, although he has 2 home runs. He has 21 RBI, but his ability to handle the bat, he's got a 300 average. That may have been out of the zone, but now 2 balls and a strike. Justin Dameron will be next for the Pirates. Nobody out in the bottom of the second. Rollins Brandt has just singled and he's at first base. And moving off the bag, Seth Ray did a good job to keep that ball from getting past him. Green is the third baseman, Friend at short, Schulte at second, Ray at first with Nelson behind the plate. Elo, Marcinkiewicz, and Alton in the outfield left to right. And now 3-1. Pirates struck out 3 times against Trentman in the first inning. In between those strikeouts was Guerrero's triple to right field, one that was just out of the reach of Alton. There goes Brandt, and it's fouled away. So Brandt will return back to first base, vacated for the moment. Shodai Nishihara with a count of 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Trentman comes to the plate. Breaking ball off the mask of Tanner Nelson. And 3-2, Brandt will hold his spots, and down on strikes is Nishihara. So the 4 outs recorded by
Justin Dameron.
The pitcher, Trentman, have all been strikeouts. Justin Dameron comes in with a .317 average on a team that's hitting .318. Justin is a sophomore, and he hits with Rollins Brandt at first base. Strike 1. There goes Brandt again, and this pitch fouled away. No balls and 2 strikes. Justin Dameron, the hitter, with 1 out in the bottom of the second. A run on a fielder's choice by Moberly in the top of the second has made it 1-0. One and 2. Troutman's 13th appearance of the year, 60 1/3 innings coming in, so he's gotten plenty of work. And there goes Brandt again, ball to the right side. Nice stop by Ray, and it's Trentman covering the bag for the out. Well done offensively and defensively as the Pirates move the runner, but
left fielder number 27.
The defensive Ray, along with Trentman, stole the show. And 2 outs with a runner in scoring position for Landon Wells, who has knocked in 14 this year. A .268 average, also 1 home run for the sophomore. And high and tight, that came right at you, didn't it? Wind starting to pick up again. They said it would pick up around 1 o'clock, and it did, I think, a little bit in the first game, but we all survived. And the biggest thing is no rain. That one got away a little bit from Trentman. I think he is a freshman from Washington, Missouri. Trentman against North Central was the starting pitcher in game 1 of the series and the winning pitcher. 5 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs. And in the 4th game of the series, strike call. In the 4th game of the series, the starting pitcher, and he got a complete game in a 7-inning game. 5 hits allowed, 2 runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts in winning that game. So he's 2-0 against North Central. Another strike, backdoor to the left-handed hitting Landon Wells. The inning started with Brandt's single. The strikeouts, the ground out by Dameron moved Brandt to second base, and now Wells tries to drive him in to tie this game. And that's up the middle, and the charge by Marcinkiewicz He will hang on to the ball, and the Pirates indeed have tied it. A single by Landon Wells in his 15th RBI of the year.
Second
tied at
1-0. Truman Bodenhausen.
Bodenhausen will make his first appearance at the plate. Truman's older brother played at North Central, was an outstanding player, and Truman has been very solid all year long. And I think you see that with his All-Region Defensive Award, being part of the defensive team. A short lead at first base. And just low. Landon Wells has just tied the game with a single up the middle. Looking to bunt, and he got it down. A good one. Let's see what Trentman can do. And he got him by a hair. Nice play by the pitcher, Grant Trentman, to gun out Truman Bodenhausen on the bunt attempt. It goes 1-3 for the third out of the inning, but a single by Landon Wells has tied this game up, and we are through 2 complete innings.
We still believe in the power of education to lift us up, to challenge assumptions, expand minds, change lives, and empower communities. We don't believe in education for any. We believe in education for all. Education on your schedule, in your neighborhood, at your pace. That's education for the modern world. That's education for life. St. Louis Community College.
Pirates and the Mobley Greyhounds tied at 1 here. Alan Martinez will take the hill again for North Central. The right-hander has given up 1 run on 3 hits, walked 1, struck out 1, and there's been a Pirate error. And on the other side of the ledger, Grant Trentman has given up 1 run on 3 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, and no errors for the Greyhounds. As the throw goes down, we'll remind you we're back tomorrow morning for the early game, the 9 a.m. game. Boy, everybody's looking forward to that, the coffee special. And that'll be the elimination game, the first of the elimination games. That'll be at 9 tomorrow, and then the winner's bracket game will be at 12:30, and the game to get a team into the championship bracket will be at 3:30. And actually, that's true of the second game also. The Central will face one of these 2 teams in that 12:30 game. And the winner of that game will move on to the championship bracket. And that foul ball off Dameron, the catcher, by the hitter, Zach Friend. Friend leading off the 3rd inning. He has hit into a fielder's choice and gotten around to third base in the 1st inning. The run came in the 2nd inning on a walk and an RBI and a fielder's choice. That's how Heston scored their run. That misses the zone. Martinez is a sophomore, goes about 5'9". He is going to Mississippi Valley State next year. You can say he kind of got off to a slow start, but has rallied to a 4-1 record and a 3.98 ERA. Friend waiting on Alan Martinez. And fouled toward the North Central dugout. Zach Friend will be followed by Jack Pruitt and Jordan Green. Ball 4. So for a second consecutive inning, Martinez has started the inning with a walk. Last inning, it was a leadoff walk by Tanner Nelson, and he ended up coming around to score. Jack Pruitt flying out to Bodenhausen, the second baseman, his first time up. One ball, no strikes. Friend doesn't try to steal a lot of bases, just 5 attempts this year. He has stolen 3. Right at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jack Pruitt is the hitter with Friend at first base. And that ball gets away from Ventura. Pirates were in a similar situation with a ball thrown away. But that error is going to be on Martinez. And the second Pirate error. So Friend at second base as Pruitt digs in with a 1-1 count here in the third inning. Nobody out. And that one gets away from Martinez as well. So the pickoff throw down in the dirt, and the next pitch not even close, and it's 2-1. Now 3-1. Defensively, Jimenez is the third baseman, Paz at short, Bodenhausen at second for the Pirates, Ventura at first. Landon Wells is the left fielder, Julio Guerrero the center fielder, Rollins Brandt is the right fielder, and Justin Dameron will go out to the mound from his catcher spot, where Donnie Hillerman is going to come out and talk to the pitcher Alan Martinez. So Martinez struggling a little bit, but the meeting on the hill with the 17th year head coach of North Central Missouri College, Donnie Hillerman. Ryan Suttonfield is the assistant. He's been with Donnie for 12 years. And the Pirates this year just broke above 500, 24-23. Last weekend when they were able to sweep Heston. Game 1, 10-0. Game 2, 13-3. And Game 3, 11-3. Against Moberly, they are on the year 4-3. And 2-2 against Moberly here at this field in the Howard Hills Athletic Complex. So Martinez with a little pat on the back as Hillerman comes out.
3-1, baby. Gotta come to you now. 3-1.
Jack Pruitt with a count of 3 balls and 1 strike. He has walked, as we said the first time up, 46 times this year. Let's see what Martinez can do here if he can battle back in the count. First base is open. And he does fire a strike, fouled away, 3-2. Nobody out, a runner at second base for Mineral. Pirates have just come back to tie it at 1-all on an RBI single by Landon Wells to match the RBI fielder's choice by the Greyhounds' Seth Ray in the second inning. Breaking ball hit well to right field and on a bounce picked up by Rollins Brandt. The runner had to stay at second base.
Third baseman number 22, Gordon Green.
And now 1 out. So Brandt actually caught that ball. He got out there very quickly, and he actually made the catch. Kind of tough to see from here. But Pruitt is out on a line drive to Brandt. And that's another reason Zach Friend had to stay at second base. So 1 out. That ball hit hard to Bodenhausen. The runner will advance. And a 4-3 put out on a 1 bouncer by Jordan Green for the second out.
Catcher number 18, Tanner Nelson.
Now Tanner Nelson, who had a base on balls to lead off the second inning and came around to score later in the inning as the hitter. Nelson at 305 for the season, no homers, 16 RBI, but he's got a guy sitting at second base right now. That would give Moberly the lead. Right back up the middle, and it'll get... Nope, it was Martinez, got it. It was tough to see. Again, the umpire was in the way from our field view. And Martinez ended up spearing it and throwing over for the out. So we got deked on a couple of plays there. And no score in the inning, although a man advanced to third base after walking. Zach Friend ends the inning at third. 1-1 after 2.5 innings.
What if you could graduate without student loan debt? What if you could have the college experience close to home? What if you could have hands-on training from highly skilled faculty? What if you could become the person you were meant to be? What if MACC was the college for you?
It's been said, find a job you enjoy doing and you'll never have to work a day in your life. This could be you. This should be you. You have the skills, the passion, and the desire for more than a job. You deserve a fulfilling career, and East Central College can help make that happen. Discover your pathway. Visit eastcentral.edu/careers.
Pirates and Moberly tied at 1 here. The Pirates is the home team, the higher seeded team. Will send up the top of the order Alejandro Paz, Julio Guerrero, and Jordy Venturi here to face Grant Trentman. Paz struck out his first time against Trentman. And there's a breaking ball for a strike. Trentman has gone 2 innings with 1 run allowed on 3 hits, no walks, 4 strikeouts. 1-1 pitch coming here, and a slider misses high. Paz a 300 hitter through the year, 2 homers, 21 RBI. And now in command, 3 balls and 1 strike. Trentman seems to be working perhaps a little more quickly. And he lost Paz. So now the Pirates have a chance to use a leadoff base on balls. Let's see what they can do with it. Guerrero had a triple to right field his first time up. The just named Player of the Year in the region. Trentman works with the runner at first base, being held on by Seth Ray. Ball 1. Alan Martinez last inning walked the leadoff man, then was struggling with the count, and Donnie Hillerman, the head coach, came out, and then he seemed to settle down a little bit and retired the next 3 hitters, despite making an error trying to pick off a runner. So the Pirates have 2 errors here early in the game, and tied with Moberly at 1-0. Breaking ball inside corner to Guerrero. 2 balls and a strike. Jordy Ventura next. Wilmer Jimenez follows Ventura. And a swing. They're going to appeal, but no swing, according to umpire Paul Van. 3 balls and a strike, just the same place that Paz was a moment ago. So Trentman needs to bear down a little bit. Let's see how he comes back here. And Guerrero hits it deep to left center field and caught out there by the center fielder Marcinkiewicz. We got a little bit of a break with the wind blowing the ball back to him a little bit.
Ventura.
So a deep ball by Guerrero, but caught by Marcinkiewicz, 1 out. And Ventura is the hitter. Joining in his first time, swung and missed at strike 3. He was the second out of the first inning. And Trentman still with a runner at first base. Ball 1. Ventura leading North Central in home runs and RBI and doubles, by the way. Hard ball, but foul. Trentman against Ventura. And that one's fouled away. Jordy Ventura is from the Dominican Republic. And he rips the ball down the line, and it is a fair ball. Around second base comes Paz, and they're going to wave him home after he stopped briefly. Here's the throw, and it's wide of the plates. The hitter goes to third base. So Paz scores to make it 2-1, and an interesting play it was as Ventura goes all the way around to third base. Donnie Hillerman had stopped
third baseman number
the
5,
runner,
Wilmer
Paz,
Jimenez,
and then restarted him. It goes as a double for Ventura in the air on the throw. That was intended to get Paz, but missed. And the Pirates have taken the lead. Now ball 1 to Jimenez. Wilmer Jimenez. He struck out looking in the first inning. A stretch from Grant Trentman. And down low. Trentman has been behind hitters all inning. A walk to Paz. Deep fly ball for an out. Then the double by Ventura. And now Chris Fletcher is going to go out to the mound, just as Donnie Hillerman of the Pirates did last inning, and visit with Grant Trentman. So this game 2-1 North Central. The winner to go on to face East Central tomorrow in the 12:30 game. The loser will play Heston tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. The president of North Central Missouri College is Dr. Lenny Claver, and athletic director Nate Gamet is here. From Moberly, Jeff Lashley is here, the president, and Pat Smith is the athletic director. Region 16 men's director of these championship tournaments is Mineral Area College's Mike Overman, and the assistant director is East Central College's Jay Meerhoff. So Chris Fletcher has completed his trip to the mound, and he stopped there to make a little notation as he crossed the first base line. And here we go again with a count of 2-0 on the hitter. And Jimenez makes it 2-1. He was fooled a couple of times, I believe, in his first at-bat on low pitches. 2-1 on the way. Hit toward the shortstop. The runner comes to the plate. His friend makes the throw across, and in time for the out, very close. So a fielder's choice, and the Pirates had another run.
Right fielder number 1, Rollins Brandt.
And 3-1 is the correct score. Again, we're doing it manually here, so Rollins Brandt fouls the first pitch off. 2 down, nobody on base. Trentman back to the windup, faces the left-hander. 1 ball, 1 strike. Brandt is very good with the bat. He will bunt on you. The third baseman is Jordan Green, and he is on the edge of the grass. Good looking breaking ball for a strike. 1-2. The next hitter would be Shodai Nishihara if Brandt can find a way to get on board. Ooh, and that one went off his foot. Must have stung a little bit. And remember, he's got a bad quad to begin with. Fastball hits towards center field, but Marcinkowicz is there to grab it and end the inning. But the Pirates get a couple of runs in the frame, and they have worked their way out to a 3-1 lead as we go to the 4th inning.
It's been said, find a job you enjoy doing and you'll never have to work a day in your life. This could be you. This should be you. You have the skills, the passion, and the desire for more than a job. You deserve a fulfilling career, and East Central College can help make that happen. Discover your pathway. Visit eastcentral.edu/careers.
Three complete innings, and here's a look at the line totals for First Moberly. They have 1 run on 3 hits. Pirates have 3 runs on 4 hits. They got their 2 runs last inning with just 1 hit, an RBI double by Jordy Ventura. The other run was scored on a fielder's choice after a leadoff walk. Again, as it always seems to do, came around to score, and the Pirates have jumped to a 3-1 lead behind Alan Martinez, who has walked 2, struck out 1. He has made an error, and the Pirates as a team have made another error. So 2 errors for North Central here through the first 3 innings. But they lead it 3-1. And Martinez will face Joey Marcinkowicz, then Hunter Schulte and Seth Ray, number 6, 7, and 8 in the Moberly lineup. Marcinkowicz the first time, single to left field. He ended up being forced out at second base on a fielder's choice as Martinez starts the 4th inning. That one's off his glove, headed for Bodenhausen, and Bodenhausen's not going to be able to do anything with it. It's a single on the infield for Marcinkowicz.
Second baseman, number 14, Hunter Schulte.
So 4 hits now for Moberly. Marcinkowicz is on. And the hitter will be Hunter Schulte. Schulte comes after bunting his way on in the 2nd inning. And faces Martinez here, maybe bunting this time. No sign of that. Instead, a ball to Jimenez, backs up, makes the throw to Bodenhausen, and they turn the double play. 5-4-3, the double play for North Central. And the base is clear with 2 outs. Seth Ray had a fielder's choice that scored a run his first time up. And he comes up for a second time against Martinez. Strike 1. Popped up behind shortstop. Paz is backpedaling and giving away finally to Guerrero for the out, as they played it exactly right with the center fielder having priority over the shortstop and calling him off. So the double play makes a big difference in the inning after an infield single started it off. And it's 3-1 North Central after 3.5 innings.
scholarships make a big difference in the ability to attend school, whether you're a first-generation student, a normal matriculating traditional student, or an adult student who sat out or not been to college at all.
Should you have any questions, you can always contact the Financial Aid Office. We're located on the NCMC campus. You can reach us by phone at 660-357-6513, or you can email us at financialaid@mail.ncmissouri.edu.
Scholarships help immensely.
What if you could graduate without student loan debt? What if you could have the college experience close to home? What if you could have hands-on training from highly skilled faculty? What if you could become the person you were meant to be? What if MACC was the college for you?
Shotai Nishihara to lead off the fourth inning for the Pirates, followed by Justin Dameron and Landon Wells. It's number 6, 7, and 8 in the Pirate lineup against Grant Trentman. Trentman has given up 3 runs on 4 hits. And Nishihara to the shortstop. Friend has it and throws out Nishihara. 1 pitch, 1 out. Justin Dameron hit a ground ball to the first baseman with Trentman covering for an out in the second inning. As Trentman has worked through 1 error made by his team and delivers a strike to Dameron. Justin is from Lebanon, Missouri. Fouls that ball away. And again, a number of players on both sides were named to all regional teams before the game today, including Dameron, a second-team all-conference performer. That is fouled near first base. And near the fence but running out of room is Seth Ray. So Ray went as far as he could. And back to the plate goes Dameron. A 317 hitter starting the tournament. No homers, 9 RBI. Tanner Nelson blocks that pitch. 1-2. Green at third, Friend at short, Schulte at second, Ray at first, Ello the left fielder, Alton the right fielder, Marcinkiewicz in center, and punching out Dameron is Trentman for the second out.
Left fielder number 27, Landon Wells.
That's 5 strikeouts for Trentman, the first since the second inning. Landon Wells had an RBI single his first time to the plate and hits against Trentman here. Popped toward the center. Marcinkiewicz coming in, but going out his Friend, the shortstop, and he makes the catch on a very short inning for the right-hander Grant Trentman. 1, 2, 3, including a strikeout. So we go ahead now to the 5th inning, and a 3-1 North Central lead.
We still believe in the power of education to lift us up, to challenge assumptions, expand minds, change lives, and empower communities. We don't believe in education for any. We believe in education for all. Education on your schedule, in your neighborhood, at your pace. That's education for the modern world. That's education for life. St. Louis Community College.
The Industry and Technology Center will allow MAC to expand and further develop accessible and affordable career and technical education offerings for post-high school students on the Park Hills campus. The building will include classrooms and flexible industrial lab spaces alongside offices for workforce development staff. In addition to all of the new advanced manufacturing and technology programs, more space for workforce development and customized training. The center is going to be an important facet to our community's workforce and economic development.
We start the 5th inning with Alex Alton leading it off for Moberly. Alton will be followed by the top of the lineup, Ello and Friend, against Alan Martinez, who has gone 4 innings, walking 2, striking out 1. The Pirates have turned a 5-4-3 double play. That got Martinez out of a little bit of a jam early in the 4th inning after he gave up a hit. And the Pirates have made 2 errors, 1 error by Moberly in the game. So through 4 innings, 1 run, 4 hits for Moberly, 3 runs, 4 hits for North Central, and Martinez set to work. Alex Alton flew out to right field his first time up. Alex is a sophomore from Jacksonville, Missouri, went to Macon High School. And Martinez takes to sign some Dameron, and a whole high breaking ball fouled off of Dameron. And that stings a little bit. Andrew Hine, the umpire, is going to give him a second to reconfigure the landscape. Let's put it that way. It is spring, and landscaping is so important this time of year. 0-2, the count to Alex Alton. Oh, 2. Just missed. Trying to kind of paint that corner with a fastball that naturally runs up inside to the right-handed hitter, but very good pitch given the 0-2 count. And he just about got himself a strike. Chopper, Jimenez is going to have to hurry, and he's not going to have a chance. This is very similar to what we saw last inning with the infield single by Marcinkiewicz, and now it's Alton who picks up the 5th hit of the game for Moberly and is at first base. Clayton Ello is the hitter. He has a single in 2 trips to the plate. And he will come up to the plate here to face Alan Martinez. Ventura holds the runner on at first base. And the bunt popped up and foul over the backstop. You can't see it in this picture, but skies are clearing over on the third base side, and the sun, you can see, is out. It's been kind of hit or miss all day with sunshine, but as we've talked about, no rain, and that's the big deal. In fact, it's supposed to be dry through this tournament, but as somebody pointed out, Moberly's been getting a lot of showers, especially late in the day, that aren't necessarily predicted. That's a fine-looking pitch, a fastball again with that natural right-handed tail to it. And it just nicks the black to Clayton Ello, a sophomore. And foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes. Alex Alton has reached on an infield single. He's at first base. And Martinez making the move over. Pirates got 1 run in the second, 2 runs in the third. The lone Moberly run came in the 2nd inning. And here we are in the 5th as Martinez battles Trentman on the hill. Martinez to the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2. Again, tries to flirt with that outside corner with the tailing fastball. Ello stayed off it, and the count evens. Nobody out, a runner on, in the top of the 5th inning. 9 innings scheduled. Our first game, 9-0 to East Central, the number 1 team, over Heston from Kansas. Dameron blocks it. The runner goes. And the throw in time for the out. So Alton hesitated a little bit. That might have hurt him. Trying to advance, he is thrown out by Dameron. And there's one out. Dameron didn't quite block that ball the way he wanted to. It rolled out toward the first base side. But still, he had time to throw out the runner. Now Bodenhausen has time and throws out Ello. And there are 2 outs. Zach Friend is the hitter. The sophomore has hit into a fielder's choice and has walked. A .257 hitter coming into the tournament. He steps in here against Alan Martinez with 2 outs in the 5th. Dameron again got nicked by that pitch. It's not an easy job. It certainly is not. Pirates have used 3 catchers during the year, but Dameron is obviously in there here in this tournament championship game. And for his efforts was named a second-team All-Region player. And like we said, there are a lot of All-Region players. Pruitt, Green, Nelson, Schulte in the starting lineup from Moberly, for instance. Martinez was a first-team All-Conference pitcher, and reaching and fouling it off, Zach Friend with a count of 1-2. Grant Trentman, the starting pitcher for Moberly, also first-team All-Conference. So this is a really nice matchup between all-region. I keep saying All-Conference, all-region players, pitchers in this case. And that will end the inning on the swing and miss by Friend. It turns out to be a 1-2-3 inning after an infield single by Alex Alton. He was thrown out trying to advance on a ball in the dirt and was thrown out by Dameron. So after 4.5 innings, 3-1 Pirates.
Industry and Technology Center will allow MAC to expand and further develop accessible and affordable career and technical education offerings for post-high school students on the Park Hills campus. The building will include classrooms and flexible industrial lab spaces alongside offices for workforce development staff. In addition to all of the new advanced manufacturing and technology programs, more space for workforce development and customized training. The center is going to be an important facet to our community's workforce and
The victor in this game goes on to the 12:30 game tomorrow. The loser will play the 9 a.m. game. We'll have 3 games for you tomorrow. And again, they'll start just before 9 a.m. This game was following a 9-0 win by East Central over Heston. That didn't take very long, took about 90 minutes. So we had a 2-hour wait, but of course with the team still arriving, North Central in particular traveling. They didn't start until 3:30, which is, I'm fine with that. And I hope you are too. It's been a good game so far, 3-1 North Central with Trentman back on the hill and firing a strike to Truman Bodenhausen, who hit a comebacker to Grant his first time up. And now it's Tanner Nelson who gets a chunk taken out of him with that ball in the dirt. And one more time, Andrew Hine will buy some time for his catcher. Trentman has given up 3 runs on 4 hits. In fact, Moberly has 5 hits to North Central's 4. 1 walk from Grant Trentman, 5 strikeouts, and Moberly has made 1 error. Bodenhausen will foul that ball off to make the counts 1-2. Truman Bodenhausen is from Country Club, Missouri. Wouldn't you love to be able to tell people that? I'm from Country Club. Takes the pitch inside for a ball. And takes another pitch inside for a ball. Just looking at Bodenhausen through the series with Moberly, at an RBI in the first of the 7 games and an RBI in the third of 7 games. And here, swings and misses, and will sit down on the 6th strikeout of the game by Grant Trentman.
Alejandro.
Top of the order now for the Pirates with a 3-1 lead in the bottom of the 5th inning. Paz has struck out and walked in the game. And Trentman now working a little quickly. Did he go around? Yeah, he did, and it's a strike. Our home plate umpire is Andrew Hine. Paul Van is at first base. Lucas Smith is on third. And about the same kind of swing and the same kind of call, 2 strikes. So Trentman working out in front. And an 0-2 coming toward the shortstop Friend, and perfect to Ray for the out.
Center fielder, number 30, Julio Guerrero.
Guerrero has had a triple in this game and a fly ball to Marcinkiewicz in center. A .493 hitter coming in, 6 homers, 35 RBI. And about all the speed that you'd want in a player. His stolen bases have been impressive this year. He has run amok, really, as my grandmother would say. Oh, look out, he almost took a ball in the amok. With a big grin on his face, he staggers backwards. And is okay. Trying to bunt now, fouls it away. That was a nice snapshot of what college athletics can be. Didn't take any offense to Trentman being close to his head. He just was embarrassed that he fell down. And Trentman flirts with the bottom of the zone, doesn't quite get it. Talking about his stolen bases and the speed of Guerrero. He is 22 of 23 in steals this year. And now a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on base, and we're in the bottom of the 5th. Might have been out of the zone, but easy to second guess when you're sitting 25 feet away. And Guerrero stays alive. That ball pops out of the glove of Tanner Nelson. So again, a 3-2 pitch to Guerrero. Strike 3 call. Guerrero doesn't like it. He thought it was low, and that's not something he's going to be smiling about as he strikes out looking for the third out of the inning. So North Central doesn't do anything in the inning, but they do hold a 3-1 lead after 5 in the regional tournament.
Scholarships make a big difference in the ability to attend school. Whether you're a first-generation student, a normal matriculating traditional student, or an adult student who sat out or not been to college at all.
Should you have any questions, you can always contact the Financial Aid Office. We're located on the NCMC campus. You can reach us by phone at 660-357-6513, or you can email us at financialaid@mail.ncmissouri.edu.
Scholarships help immensely.
What if you could graduate without student loan debt? What if you could have the college experience close to home? What if you could have hands-on training from highly skilled faculty? What if you could become the person you were meant to be? What if MACC was the college for you?
Pretty nice pitching matchup between Alan Martinez of North Central and Moberly's Grant Trentman. After 5 complete, 1 run on 5 hits for Moberly. North Central 3 runs on 4 hits. So Moberly out hitting the Pirates, but the Pirates leading it by 2 in the 6th inning. Jack Pruitt will lead it off against Martinez. Martinez has struck out 2 and walked 2. Strike 1 is Pruitt, the number 3 hitter and the DH in the lineup. Swings and misses. He has a couple of homers, 30 RBI, 298 average, but 0 for 2 in this game. And a foul ball again against Dameron. And I'm sure right now Justin is repeating the first syllable of his last name. In the meantime, again, just a snapshot of what college athletics can be. Andrew Hine goes out to buy some time for the catcher Dameron, and he and Martinez smile. I know Alan fairly well. He worked on our broadcast crew over the basketball season at North Central, and he's a very quiet guy. So for him to exchange a smile like that with the umpire is, again, great snapshot. And strike 3 called will make him smile a little bit more. It's 2 strikeouts in a row for Martinez, spanning the last 2 innings, and his 3rd overall. Jordan Green has struck out against Martinez. He's also rolled to Bodenhausen. Jordan is a sophomore, a 292 average coming in. Breaking ball just a little bit down to Jordan Green. Jordan from St. Louis, a sophomore. Center field, Guerrero underneath it, and 2 down.
Catcher, number 18, Tanner Nelson.
Nelson steps to the plate. He has walked and scored the only Moberly run. He has also hit one back to Martinez. And Tanner, before the game, like all of the all-region honors were handed out, he had a couple of them. As a breaking ball is in there against Tanner Nelson. Nelson named first team all-region and also named to the all-defensive team. Oh, 1. 1-1. Tanner Nelson, a freshman. And again, 1-1. Toward Jimenez. Over to Ventura. And that will do it. 5-3 the putout, a 1-2-3 inning for Martinez, and we're through 5.5 innings here in Moberly. The Pirates 3 and the Greyhounds 1.
It's been said, find a job you enjoy doing and you'll never have to work a day in your life. This could be you. This should be you. You have the skills, the passion, and the desire for more than a job. You deserve a fulfilling career, and East Central College can help make that happen. Discover your pathway. Visit eastcentral.edu/careers.
Our region tournament coverage continues here as we go to the bottom of the 6th for North Central. Ventura, Jimenez, and Brandt, the heart of the order, against Grant Trentman, who has been pretty good. He has limited North Central's hitting to 4 hits. His teammates have 5. 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, 1 error made by Moberly, and Grant Trentman works his way into the 6th inning here to face Jordy Ventura, who has a double in 2 trips and an RBI, his 65th RBI of the year. So Ventura steps in against Trentman, and here we go in the bottom of the 6th. Going to check down the line to Lucas Smith, who says no swing from Ventura. Two balls, no strikes. Jordy Ventura has good power the other way. He's a good opposite field hitter, but he'll hit some shots. 3-0. He has 11 home runs, 65 RBI now. Had his 17th double of the year in his last at bat, and that leads the Pirates. A 3-0 strike, 3-1. And he lost him. Not sure what he was trying to do there, but I think you and I both know it didn't work.
Third baseman, number 5.
And it's just the
Wilmer
second walk
Jimenez.
given up by Trentman. So the 2 first-team all-region pitchers matching up here. Jimenez, the hitter, he has a RBI on a fielder's choice. He is also struck out looking. And he faces Trentman for the 3rd time. Strike 1. Jimenez had the RBI in the 3rd inning. It was his 45th of the year. The middle of the Pirate order is, boy, it's pretty good. Ventura, 65 RBI. Jimenez, 45. Behind him, Rollins Brandt with 23. And Jimenez, again, struggling with Trentman's breaking balls down low. And again, easy for me to say. Let's see if Wilmer adjusts here with 2 strikes. And there it is again. And so he is down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Pirates have a leadoff walk to Ventura. He is
Right
at first
fielder,
base.
number 1, Rollins Brandt.
Rollins Brandt has a single and a fly out to center field on a very windy day. Temperatures are pleasant, 72 degrees, but the winds gusting up to 30 miles an hour. And a good fastball by Trentman. He's been outstanding. He's walked 2, struck out 8 now. He has 1 of each here in this inning. Brandt is a sophomore. Lines it, and it's a fair ball. Ventura, not great speed, but pretty good speed, heads to third base, and he'll be held there on a double by Rollins Brandt. And now coming out of the dugout is Chris Fletcher. He's going to argue about the placement of that ball when it hit the green. As Paul Van indicated clearly and early that it was a fair ball, Chris doesn't like that much. Runners at second and third for North Central and 1 out on Rollins Brandt's double. Shodai Nishihara is the hitter. The
Shodai
young man from
Nishihara.
Yokohama, Japan steps in. He's 0 for 2. He handles the bat well, and respecting that, both Green at third and Ray at second come up. And now Chris is going to have another word as he goes out to talk to his pitcher and perhaps deliver a message to Paul Van, who will be in the vicinity. So we have a little pause in our action here as you look at the Greyhounds and their pitcher, Grant Trentman. I don't think there's any question he's going to stay in the game, even though we're in the 6th inning of this 9-inning game. Join us tomorrow at 9 a.m. Our pregame will be shortly before that, as Heston will be playing in the 9 a.m. game against the team that drops this game. And then at 12:30, East Central, the number 1 seed in the tournament, will be playing the winner of this game. So this could be a very big moment here in the 6th inning with 2 on base and 1 out for Moberly. And Chris again will head toward the dugouts. I like the way that he handled that ball down the line. He didn't stand out there and make a great big show, but he wanted to make his points and ask his question. He did so, and then he retired to the dugout. There's a strike to Nishihara. 0-1. Wind starting to kick up again, blowing from left field to right field. And a little topper is foul. So Nishihara in the hole here, 0-2. Ventura at third. Grant at second. And toward the right field area, and the park won't hold that one as it goes foul. Beautiful backdrop here, isn't it? The trees and the sky today has been interesting to kind of watch. 0-2 pitch again, and a good block by Tanner Nelson, the all-region defensive catcher. Justin Damron is on deck for the Pirates. Runners at second and third here in the 6th inning. And did he get a piece of it? He sure did, and stays alive. Nishihara was one of the all-region players. He made the second team and hits here against a first-team all-region player. As Trentman delivers. 2-2. And again, pretty good stop by Tanner Nelson. Pirates scored 1 in the second, 2 in the third. Moberly's run came in the 2nd inning. Pirates trying to stretch the lead a bit. And that'll be behind the shortstop. Friend is back there. No chance for the runners to tag here, and there are 2 outs.
Catcher, number 28, Justin Damron.
Now Damron against Trentman with 2 outs and runners at second and third. Damron today has hit one to the third baseman, covered by the pitcher, and he has struck out looking. And boy, he is missing high on a regular basis, and that might be a sign of fatigue. Damron this year has 9 RBI. He's got a chance to pick up 2 big ones right here. That's popped toward right field, and again, the wind will blow that one over the restraining fence around the field, and the count is 1-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th, 9-inning game. Runners into their leads. Slider misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Might have been a little bit low also. Landon Wells would hit next for the Pirates as Trentman tries to get out of this jam. Swing and a miss. 2-2. That's I think the same pitch he threw a moment ago, just spotted it a little bit better. right down the middle, strike three. Trentman is fired up, and why not? He strikes out Dameron with two aboard, and the lead does not increase here despite the Pirates having a couple of guys on. 3-1 North Central after 6 innings.
College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Pirates against Moberly for the 8th time this year, and the series belongs to North Central. They lead 4-3 in the series going into today. And it's a 3-1 North Central lead behind Alan Martinez, who has been battling Grant Trentman. Trentman, though, came up with 2 big strikeouts and has 9 in the game now. And although the Pirates had runners at second and third, Trentman was able to get a pop-up to the shortstop and strike out Justin Dameron and retire the Pirates. Now in the 7th for Moberly, Joey Marcinkowitz, the number 6 hitter, followed by Hunter Schulte and Seth Ray against Martinez. Marcinkowitz comes to the plate here with a perfect day so far, 2 for 2. He has a single to left and a infield single against Martinez. Alan Martinez has walked 2, struck out 3. And down low. Joey Marcinkowitz is a pretty big fella. They list him at 6'3". He's from Fenton, Missouri. And I didn't realize how big he was until I had a chance to stand next to him between games. He's a good-looking, physical kid. He was erased after singling in the 2nd inning on a ground ball to shortstop. He was forced out and ended his time on the bases in the 4th inning being stranded at first. Martinez slides one up there, and Marcinkowitz in the hole 1 and 2. Tomorrow, a triple header here from the region tournament. And again, I'm not sure officially if it's the Region 16 tournament still, or with Heston coming over from Kansas. They are the only Division II playing baseball school in Kansas, so they again join our region. So is it still officially Region 16? It's a region. It's a competitive region. East Central has already moved to the winner's bracket. Pitch misses, but a little check swing there by Marcinkowitz. Still a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 errors by North Central, but they have turned to double play. And here's the 3-2 to start the inning. Marcinkowitz fouls off a good pitch, and once again, Dameron gets smacked somewhere along his body. And again, a 3-2. Boy, a late breaker that Marcinkowitz reacted well to just to foul it off. And again, we apologize. We've got a little bit of a power problem here. And the pitch fouled off again by Marcinkowitz. So 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Again, we're working to get our signal back in. The pitch is a breaking ball, and it's hit over the shortstop's head. It'll roll in the outfield. Marcinkiewicz is going to go for 2. Here's the throw from Guerrero, and it's way high. And so it's a double for Marcinkiewicz. He hesitated just for a moment, but no reason to. He went hard after seeing that he would have a chance, and he doubles to start the inning. So now with the runner at second base, it's Hunter Schulte, who has bunted for a single and has hit into a double play. The double play, the Pirates' turn. He's a right-handed hitter, faces Martinez. And a bunt attempt rolls down the third baseline foul. Again, we apologize. Our video has taken a break. Hope to have it back for you in a moment. 1 strike, the count to Schulte. And the pitch misses. There we go. There are sometimes ghosts in the machine. That was not a line from a Police song, maybe an album. 1 ball, 1 strike. Martinez looks in at Schulte, and the bunt attempt down. Dameron's going to try to make the play, and he throws it away. A run will score. So Dameron throws it away for the 3rd Pirate error. That allows Marcinkiewicz to score. Schulte is safe on the error, and he stays at first base in a 3-1 game. Excuse me, a 3-2 game now with the run scoring. And still nobody out. Seth Ray is the hitter. He has an RBI on a fielder's choice. Martinez will try to bounce back from that mistake. Another bunt. Martinez isn't going to get to it. It's going to roll into the grass, and everybody's safe. A bunt single. So 2 hits in the inning. Ray is at first base, and at second base is Hunter Schulte. As the rally has begun for Moberly, they've already scored a run, and they've got a runner at second base and a runner at first base with nobody out. Alex Alton is the hitter. Corners are in for North Central. Alton is the 9th hitter. Would he try to bunt again? The Pirates are having some problems right now. Sure enough, strike 1 on the foul ball. Alton has flown out to right, an infield single in the 5th inning, and now hitting against Martinez in the 7th with a runner in scoring position. And now Donnie Hillerman out toward the hill again to talk to Martinez, and this could be a chance to pull him, but when Donnie folds his arms like that, I think that means he's probably going to leave him in, and I think Martinez probably deserves that. He has given up 7 hits, 2 runs. He's walked 2, struck out 3. Pirates have made 3 errors, but they've also turned a double play. And they still lead it 3-2, but that could be slipping away quickly. Moberly president Jeff Lashley is here. The athletic director is Pat Smith, a highly successful basketball coach. At North Central, Nate Gamet is the athletic director, and Lenny Cleaver is a former hard-throwing right-hander in junior college and in the NAIA, and now the president of North Central. I'm sure he can still bring it upwards of, say 45, 50 miles an hour. Martinez left to his thoughts. The hitter is Alex Alton with one strike on him. See what he wants to do here. Corners in. And Dameron in the dirt blocks it successfully. The runners stay. So a tough pitch for Dameron to handle, and he got enough of it to keep Schulte at second base. And behind him, Seth Ray. 1 ball, 1 strike. Back toward, and whether Alton is taking a pitch all the way or actually looking to bunt if he gets something to bunt. The count goes to 2-1. Clayton Ello will be the next hitter. Nobody out. Trying to bunt again. This one will land. Martinez going to have to make an off-balance throw. Not in time. The ball gets away, but the runners will hold. So the short game has been extremely effective. A bunt single. It'll go down for Alton. The bases are loaded. Nobody out. And the top of the order is up in a 3-1 game. Here comes Donnie Hillerman, and that may be all for Martinez, and it is. And so we'll have the pitching change here in Moberly, and back with that change in a moment.
It's been said, find a job you enjoy doing, and you'll never have to work a day in your life. This could be you. This should be you. You have the skills, the passion, and the desire for more than a job. You deserve a fulfilling career, and East Central College can help make that happen. Discover your pathway. Visit eastcentral.edu/careers.
Hello, I'm Dr. Lenny Claver, President of North Central Missouri College. I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you a few things about NCMC. We offer associate degrees and certificates that focus on career readiness and easy transferability, with many of our programs ranking at or near the top in the state and nation. Our small class sizes, highly qualified and caring instructors, tutoring services, and affordable tuition make the goal of an excellent college education attainable right here at NCMC. We hope you'll decide to become a pirate, because as we say here all the time, go Pirates.
What if you could graduate without student loan debt? What if you could have the college experience close to home? What if you could have hands-on training from highly skilled faculty? What if you could become the person you were meant to be? What if MACC was the college for you?
The new pitcher for the Pirates is Cam Lutz. He comes in here, a redshirt freshman with a record of 1-4, a 6.11 ERA, 1 save, 10 appearances. This is number 11, and he does have 1 complete game out of 6 starts. He's thrown 35 in the 3rd innings, and again, a 6.11 ERA for Cameron Lutz. Alan Martinez departs, giving up 2 runs, and is responsible for the 3 runners on base, as Lutz comes in here to face the top of the order. Clayton Ello takes a pitch inside. Ello has a single, a fly out to center, and a ground out, 1 for 3. Cam Lutz in relief of Martinez. A foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. At third base, Hunter Schulte. Seth Ray is at second, and Alex Alton is at first base. An error and 2 bunt singles. Our Sinkowitz started it with a double and then came home on an error. Inside corner. One ball, two strikes. Lutz in relief. Breaking ball, and again, good job by Ello to stay back and wait and make contact, protecting the plate. Ello with Zach Friend waiting on deck. And Cameron Lutz on the hill. 2-2. Layden Ello is from O'Fallon, Missouri, a sophomore. Boy, he can have a huge impact on this game. Look out, it misses inside, and now 3-2 with nobody out. And Lutz has been handed the most unenviable of spots, and now he's worked himself to a 3-2 count. Up the middle. Run will score, and the Pirates turn the double play 6-3, but the ball game is even. No RBI on the play, of course.
Shortstop number 4, Zach Friend.
Pirates' second double play of the game. And Cameron Lutz delivers a strike to Zach Friend. Lutz looking, missing inside still. A runner at third base here. Lutz looking into Justin Dameron. And a big swing and a miss, 1-2. Boy, if Lutz can get out of this, giving up just one run when he came in with the bases loaded and nobody out, that's a victory. Dameron saves the day with that dive to keep the ball from the backstop. The 2-2. And Cameron Lutz comes in and gives up one run. It'll be charged to Martinez, but boy, he saves the day for the Pirates as he gets the double play and then the strikeouts. We are tied at 3 as we head to the bottom of the 7th.
When I first walked on campus at Jefferson College, I was so excited.
I knew I wanted to be here. This is amazing. This is where I belong.
Jefferson College offers the quality, flexibility, and affordability that I'm looking for.
The beautiful campus and friendly atmosphere make me feel welcome.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong at Jefferson College. Classes start soon. Learn more at jeffco.edu.
Did you know that North Central Missouri College has the top-rated LPN and RN nursing programs in the state of Missouri? That's right, NCMC is the place to be if you're considering a career in nursing. In Cross Hall on our main campus in Trenton, Missouri, you'll find our state-of-the-art nursing simulation lab. Our nursing program is known throughout the region for its dream team of instructors who make student success their primary focus. Whatever your educational goals, NCMC is definitely the place for you.
Moberly's going to go to their bullpen as well here and bring in Reese Behan to pitch the 7th inning. Grant Trentman will get no decision as he gives up 3 runs on 5 hits. He walks 2 and strikes out 9 in 6 innings. So Trentman, no decision. Alan Martinez gives up 2 runs. He will have no decision, and the game goes to the bullpen now between Cam Lutz, who came in to get the 3 outs in the 7th for North Central, and the new pitcher, Reese Behan. And we'll give you the rundown on him in just a second. In the inning, 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no walks. There was 1 strikeout, and the Pirates get a double play that really changed the inning around. And even though a run scored and made it 3-all, it certainly could have been far worse. But it is what it is, and here we go into the 7th inning as Landon Wells, the left fielder, steps in for North Central. Behan on the hill here in relief. He's a big dude and fires one on a plane that misses down low. Reese is a freshman with an 0-1 record. And he faces Wells here, who has an RBI single and has popped to the shortstop. A 3.52 ERA, 13 appearances for Reese, and 15 1/3 innings pitched. And he works deliberately here. And misses outside, so 3-0. Behan has a save in the last series in relief against East Central. And I don't believe he has appeared against North Central this year. A strike delivered on 3-0. Wells to be followed by Truman Bodenhausen in a 3-all game. And ball 4, the Pirates get a leadoff walk to start the 7th. Today, that has been a very offensively, how do I want to say this? It started the engine for teams today.
Second baseman, number 14, Truman Bodenhausen.
It seems leadoff walks, which is never what a pitcher wants, of course. Behan will work with the runner at first base. And Bodenhausen waits through a ball down in the dirt. Tanner Nelson again doing a great job behind the plate, blocking pitches. Landon Wells at first, being held on by Seth Ray. And down low in the dirt again, but no chance to advance. So Behan having some problems finding the zone here early on. Bodenhausen has grounded out and struck out. Trentman strikes out 9 in his 6 innings. Pretty impressive both for both pitchers, really. And a strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Alejandro Paz, the leadoff man in the order, waits on deck for North Central. And down low again, 3-2. Reese Behan is from Columbia, Missouri, went to Hickman High School. There goes the runner. The pitch is to the shortstop, and it's going to turn out to be an easy double play. An unassisted double play, as it turns out, to Zach Friend, and just like the Pirates turning a double play last inning,
Alejandro
Moberly does the same thing this inning and clears the bases. So Behan ends up going from a tough situation to getting a double play as the runner was going, the soft liner to Friend, and then he just tagged out Wells at second base. A strike to Paz. Toward the third baseman, it'll be the shortstop Friend, and his throw is going to be late and offline. That'll be an infield single for Paz.
Center fielder.
That's the sixth hit
30,
for the Pirates.
Julio
And
Guerrero.
it brings Guerrero to the plate. He had a triple in the first inning. He has gone 0 for 2 since then. And he hits here with 2 outs and 1 man on. Guerrero just named Player of the Year in the region. That one up the middle, and it's knocked down, but they can't do anything with it, and the Pirates have runners at first and second on yet another infield single.
First baseman number 8,
So
Jordy
Guerrero
Ventura.
picks up the 7th hit of the game for North Central. First and second and 2 outs as the Pirates rallying after the double play with back-to-back hits. Jordy Ventura has an RBI double. He is 1 for 2 with a walk, and will step to the plate. Here is the meeting on the mound. He is between Nelson and Dehan in this 3-all game. Ventura leads the team with now 65 RBI, and this would be a big one if he could drive in a run here in this 3-all game, bottom of the 7th inning. The lefty ready. Way high with Ventura ducking out of the way as that ball tailed toward him a bit. And foul toward the third base dugout, and up against the fence, making the catch is Jordan Green. That might be the play of the game.
By Jordan Green. And we are tied after 7
It ends
at 3.
the inning on a fantastic play by Green, chasing that foul ball and making the outs. So North Central turned away with 2 men on base, and we're still tied at 3, headed for the 8th.
When I first walked on campus at Jefferson College, I was so excited.
I knew I wanted to be here. This is amazing. This is where I belong.
Jefferson College offers the quality, flexibility, and affordability that I'm looking for.
The beautiful campus and friendly atmosphere make me feel welcome.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong at Jefferson College. Classes start soon. Learn more at jeffco.edu.
Did you know that North Central Missouri College has the top-rated LPN and RN nursing programs in the state of Missouri? That's right, NCMC is the place to be if you're considering a career in nursing. In Cross Hall on our main campus in Trenton, Missouri, you'll find our state-of-the-art nursing simulation lab. Our nursing program is known throughout the region for its dream team of instructors who make student success their primary focus. Whatever your educational goals, NCMC is definitely the place for you.
The 8th inning is here, and it's a 3-all game between North Central and Moberly Area College. Jack Pruitt of the Greyhounds will lead it off against reliever Cameron Lutz. So Lutz goes to work and starts Pruitt with a strike. Zach has gone 0 for 3 in the game, a pop-up to second, a liner to right, and a strikeout looking against Alan Martinez, the starter. There's a foul ball, 0-2. Martinez went 6 as a starter for North Central, and Grant Trentman went 6 for Moberly. Neither will figure into the decision. After 7 innings, 3 runs on 8 hits for Moberly, 3 runs on 7 hits for the Pirates.
Kind of strange. I moved in there in 1958.
And a ball outside. Cam Lutz is a pretty big guy. He goes 6'3", 6'4" actually. He's from St. Joseph, Missouri. Tailing fastball. A little bit of a tip into the glove, though, of Dameron for the out.
Third baseman number 22, Jordan Green.
And the second strikeout for Cam Lutz. Lutz came in with the bases loaded, gave up a double play. The run scored, charged to Martinez, and then he also got a strikeout. And now his second in a row. Jordan Green is a hitter. What a play Green made against the fence for the out last innings. He takes a strike. We're in the top of the 8th. Although we're playing in Moberly's Field, they're the number 3 seed, North Central number 2. And so the Pirates are the home team. This is about everything you would want between the 2 and 3 seeds. Moberly got out to a 1-0 lead in the second, answered by 2 North Central runs. That one hit hard, but foul. And out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And just missing outside. 2-2. And again, to go through that, North Central scored 1 in the second to tie it, and then they scored 2 in the third to take a 3-1 lead. Foul ball. For Moberly, 1 run in the second, then 2 runs last inning. So they went really 4 innings between runs. Breaking ball, foul tipped, just hanging in there is Green.
I was a little young to be over there.
Jordan Green is a second-team all-region performer, a .292 average coming in, 1 homer, 26 RBI, and 1 sterling play defensively in this game.
There was a store, Fandel's Market.
Sun has come and gone today. Beautiful scene here, though, with those green trees, all the green grass. That'll be out on the right side. Two balls, 2 strikes. 1 out in the 8th inning. Tanner Nelson waits on deck. Toward Paz, up with it, and there are 2 outs. Pruitt strikes out, Green grounds out, and now with nobody on base, Tanner Nelson is the hitter. He has walked, otherwise has gone 0 for 2. He scored the first run of the game. So he steps up to face the reliever, Cameron Lutz, here in the 8th inning. Just down low. And a breaking ball inside, 2-0. Tomorrow we start at 9 a.m. with an elimination game, then the 12:30 winners bracket game. 3 straight balls to Tanner Nelson. Marcinkiewicz would hit next. (3-1). And ball 4.
Center fielder number 13, Joey Marcinkiewicz.
Marcinkiewicz is 3 for 3 with a double. He has scored a run on an error. And he hits here with a runner at first base. The center fielder, Marcinkiewicz, against the reliever, Lutz. And Dameron again pushed to the limit to get to that pitch. Joey Marcinkiewicz has 7 homers to lead Moberly and 31 RBI, also leads the team. 1 ball, no strikes. Dameron blocks it, staying at first base, Nelson. Well, Dameron's had a busy day on his knees, knocking the ball down. There's the potential lead runner. Outside corner, a strike. Well, when you saw Dameron move to his right like that, you were thinking that's got to be a ball, but it ends up tailing a little bit and catching that outside edge. That one doesn't catch the outside edge. It's 3-1. Nelson at first base. Joey Marcinkiewicz has had a day, 3 for 3. Let's see if he can keep it going here. And he will, in a manner of speaking, as now back-to-back walks have put runners at first and second and 2 outs. Not only have we seen a lot of leadoff hitters walk in this game, we've seen a lot of rallies occurring with 2 outs. For Moberly, Tanner Nelson at second, Marcinkiewicz at first, and Hunter Schulte, their leading hitter on the season, at the plate in a big moment. Hunter is a sophomore. He's a first-team all-region selection. Lutz trying to find a good mental place right here with 2 on and 2 outs. Dameron sets and receives the strike, 0-1. Dameron behind the plate, Jimenez, Paz, Bodenhausen, Ventura on the infield, Wells, Guerrero, Brandt in the outfield for North Central. Breaking ball hits toward Paz, charges, fires, inning over. A 6-3 putout strands 2 Greyhounds on base, and we head to the bottom of the 8th inning with North Central and the Greyhounds tied.
Scholarships make a big difference in the ability to attend school. Whether you're a first-generation student, a normal matriculating traditional student, or an adult student who sat out or not been to college at all.
Should you have any questions, you can always contact the financial aid office. We're located on the NCMC campus. You can reach us by phone at 660-357-6513, or you can email us at financialaid@mail.ncmissouri.edu.
Scholarships help immensely.
What if you could graduate without student loan debt? What if you could have the college experience close to home? What if you could have hands-on training from highly skilled faculty? What if you could become the person you were meant to be? What if MACC was the college for you?
Said it a little bit ago, but I think it's true. This matchup between the 2 and 3 seeds have played exactly what you would think, a very tight game. And we're tied at 3 in the bottom of the 8th inning. As still in the game for his second inning, Reese Behan, and he will face Wilmer Jimenez to start out the North Central bottom of the 8th inning. Jimenez is the number 4 hitter for the Pirates. Then Rollins Brandt and Shodai Nishihara are scheduled for North Central in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And so here we go in the bottom of the 8th with Jimenez driving in a run so far on a fielder's choice. He is 0 for 3. A couple of strikeouts. He's really struggled with low breaking balls today. High fastball, 2-0. His RBI in the 3rd inning was the 45th of the year for Jimenez. Wilmer, a 340 hitter during the season. And a much-needed strike delivered by Behan. Behan started his relief appearance with a walk in the 6th, but was able to get out of trouble. And Jimenez lays off ball 3, 3-1. And now the 3-1 delivery. And the Pirates have their leadoff man on. That's the 4th walk issued by Greyhound pitchers, the second
Brandt.
issued by Reese Behan. And Rollins Brandt, the right fielder today, who has doubled, singled, and is 2 for 3, is the hitter. He is very good with the bat. Bunting for hits is kind of his specialty.
10 more minutes. Traffic, right?
And the pitch was looking to bunt, but this will work as it bounces over the screen, and the runner will have second base. So it'll go as a wild pitch advancing the runner, and for North Central, that's the best of all possible outcomes. Brandt doesn't have to give himself up. He takes a ball on the play, and the runner, Jimenez, is in scoring position. So let's see how Donnie Hillerman will play it here. Going to try to bunt him to third, and a strike called. Shodai Nishihara for the Pirates on deck. And bunted in the air, and very close to where Jordan Green could make a play in it, but it's just another strike, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rollins Brandt after a leadoff walk, and a wild pitch moves Wilmer Jimenez to second. Ground ball will move the runner. The throw by Friend not going to be in time as Brandt, we told you he's got some good wheels, and he beats that one out. He has been hampered by the quad injury the last couple of weeks, but now runners at first and
hitter,
third.
Number 12, Shodai.
And Shodai Nishihara will be the hero. He is 0 for 3, but again, the Pirates have a lot of options right here with nobody out. And a long walk to the mound for Tanner Nelson. Is he just buying time here? Let's see. He's motioning Seth Ray to join, and the infield will have a summit on the summit. Tomorrow, 9 a.m., the elimination game. Heston was defeated 9-0 by East Central earlier today in 7 innings. A 10-hit performance by East Central. Adam DeBoer was the winning pitcher. And again, he gave up only 1 hit unofficially, but the official scorebook belongs to the home team, and so they're going to look to see if maybe the 1 hit was indeed an error. As Chris Fletcher now heads to join his infield and pitcher-catcher, and that's going to be it for his reliever, Reese Behan. So we will take a timeout here as they make the pitching change in Moberly. And back in this 3-all game in just a moment.
What if you could graduate without student loan debt? What if you could have the college experience close to home? What if you could have hands-on training from highly skilled faculty? What if you could become the person you were meant to be? What if MACC was the college for you?
At North Central Missouri College, we know higher education is an investment, and we take that investment seriously. From the newly renovated Geyer Hall to the latest technology at the Barton campus, NCMC has something for everyone. 2 brand new apartment-style residence halls for students relocating to Trenton. Men's and women's athletic teams competing at championship levels in baseball, softball, basketball, and golf. No-cost essay reviews by experienced tutors. Virtual learning sessions, and the region's #1 ranked practical nursing program, educating tomorrow's healthcare professionals. NCMC is a school, but at its heart, it's a community for this diverse region. It's a community of high-level educators assembled to challenge you. You can see our investment in our beautiful campus, but the real investment is in our students. Now is your time.
You're looking at reliever Josh Candrell. He is a freshman with a 1-1 record, a 9.64 ERA. He has 11 appearances on the year and has pitched 14 innings, allowing 16 hits, 15 earned runs, walking 12, striking out 12. So he's kind of a hit or miss guy, it seems, looking at the statistics, and he comes in here needing to hit. He has inherited 2 runners, which would be charged to Behan. Behan goes an inning and 2 hitters. He has given up no runs to this point, but the runners on base belong to him and would be charged to him. He allowed 2 hits, walked 1, and didn't strike out anybody. Helped getting a ground ball that started a double play in the 7th inning. But here we are in the 8th. North Central needs a run to take the lead, and they have Shodai Nishihara at the plate. Nishihara 0 for 3, as we mentioned before the break. So with the game in the balance, Chris Fletcher calls on Josh Candrell. And here we go with runners at first and third for North Central, no outs. To the right side and through, that'll score the lead run. A runner headed toward third, and Nishihara has come up with a big hit. An RBI single. Runners again will be at first and third. And the Pirates, more importantly, has taken the lead here. And now they're in a situation in which they need to get 3 outs in the bottom, or in the top of the 9th rather, to win this game. And the inning isn't over yet. That run charged to Behan. Ground ball, that's going to score a run as they turn it over and make the double play. So a 6-4-3 double play. Dameron is out. The run scores to make it 5-3.
Landon Wells.
And Landon Wells is the hitter, now with 2 outs. So big ground ball for Candrell. Friend to Schulte to Ray for the out. And ball 1 to Wells. So the book closes on Behan. He gives up 2 runs and is the pitcher of record now. That ball misses, and it's 2-0. Pirates have scored 2 in the 8th inning and are in a situation when you look toward the 9th inning where they'll start with the number 8 hitter in the lineup. Fouled away by Landon Wells. Landon has a hit in 2 official appearances. He has also walked. He's from King City, Missouri, which isn't very big. And now 3-1. Landon has had some opportunity against Moberly in the 3rd game of the series, a sacrifice fly. Another RBI in game 6 of the season series. And a fastball walks him. And another Pirate runner on base here with 2 outs for Truman Bodenhausen. Truman has hit into a double play when he lined to the shortstop. He's also hit a comebacker to the mound and struck out swinging. Josh Candrell in relief, the 3rd pitcher that Moberly has used this afternoon. Bodenhausen lays down the bunt. Here comes Green. The bare hand field and throw, and the inning is over. Again, Green shows off why he is so good as he makes the play against Bodenhausen to end the inning, but the Pirates come up with 2 runs in the inning, and they go to the 9th inning needing 3 outs to advance against East Central tomorrow.
What if you could graduate without student loan debt? What if you could have the college experience close to home? What if you could have hands-on training from highly skilled faculty? What if you could become the person you were meant to be? What if MACC was the college for you?
It's been said, find a job you enjoy doing and you'll never have to work a day in your life. This could be you. This should be you. You have the skills, the passion, and the desire for more than a job. You deserve a fulfilling career, and East Central College can help make that happen. Discover your pathway. Visit eastcentral.edu/careers.
Skies clouding up here in Moberly, but for Moberly, a dark cloud hangs over their dugout as they're down by 2 runs here in the 9th inning. And a ball from Cameron Lutz to the leadoff hitter, Seth Ray. Ground ball toward the shortstop. The third baseman, Jimenez, cuts in front and makes the play for the out.
Right fielder number 6, Caden Lawson.
A new hitter here in the lineup perhaps came in defensively. The hitter is going to be Caden Lawson, who steps in as a left-hander and takes a strike. So Lawson hitting for the first time. With 1 out here in the 9th inning. Goes the other way, floats one to left field. It's carrying a little bit and finally tracked down by Wells for the out.
Left fielder number 16, Clayton Ello.
So Ello comes up here as the last chance for Moberly, and this man, Cam Lutz, is in position to get the win. He has thrown 2 2/3 inning of relief. And he faces Ello. Gets a strike on Ello. Ello has gone 1 for 4 today. A single leading out the game. Ground ball. Ventura blocking it. An easy touch of the bag, and the Pirates advance. The Pirates win it by a score of 5-3 as the big hit comes from Shodai Nishihara, drives in a run in the 8th inning and puts the Pirates ahead. They add another run and they go out to win it 5-3. We'll be back with totals and a few offensive highlights after this.
It's been said, find a job you enjoy doing and you'll never have to work a day in your life. This could be you. This should be you. You have the skills, the passion, and the desire for more than a job. You deserve a fulfilling career, and East Central College can help make that happen. Discover your pathway. Visit eastcentral.edu/careers.
Hello, I'm Dr. Lenny Claver, President of North Central Missouri College. I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you a few things about NCMC. We offer associate degrees and certificates that focus on career readiness and easy transferability, with many of our programs ranking at or near the top in the state and nation. Our small class sizes, highly qualified and caring instructors, tutoring services, and affordable tuition make the goal of an excellent college education attainable right here at NCMC. We hope you'll decide to become a pirate, because as we say here all the time, go Pirates.
What if you could graduate without student loan debt? What if you could have the college experience close to home? What if you could have hands-on training from highly skilled faculty? What if you could become the person you were meant to be? What if MACC was the college for you?
North Central moves into the winners bracket game tomorrow against East Central, so the 1 and 2 seeds will face off at 12:30 tomorrow. With a 5-3 win, the Pirates advance, knocking Moberly to the 9 o'clock game tomorrow morning against Heston, an elimination game there, and then a game that will send one of the teams in the 12:30 game on to the championship round on Saturday. Then tomorrow in the afternoon, 3:30, there will be one more elimination game. So an elimination game, we know it'll be Heston against Moberly. Then we know the 12:30 game will be East Central against North Central. And the 3:30 game will feature the two teams that drop games. Will be, the winner of the 9 a.m. game plays the loser of the 12:30 game in our final game tomorrow. Here, 5-3 Pirates. The Pirates win it on 9 hits for their 5 runs. They made 3 errors in the game and turned a double play, while Moberly had 3 runs on 8 hits. They made 1 error and turned 2 double plays in the game. So the winning pitcher ends up being the reliever, Cam Lutz, who wins the game with 3 innings of relief. In 3 innings, he gave up no runs, no hits, and 2 walks, striking out 2 as well. So he wins his 2nd of the year in relief. Reese Behan was in relief, but the loss will go to Josh Candrell, who pitches the 8th inning. He gives up 2 runs on 1 hit, 2 walks, and I think that was it. The second run after Nishihara's RBI single scored the lead run came on a ground ball double play, and so a couple of runs and a couple of tough runs for Josh Candrell. With the loss, he goes to 1-2 on the year as the Pirates win it 5-3 over the Greyhounds. Individually, offensively for the Greyhounds, an RBI and a fielder's choice for Seth Ray in the game. The second run scored on an error following a double by Marcinkowicz. He came around to score on an error. And the third run for Moberly scored as Hunter Schulte scored on a double play by North Central. As again, they have 8 hits for their 3 runs. For North Central, an RBI single in the second inning for Landon Wells. In the third inning, an RBI double for Jordy Ventura and an RBI and a fielder's choice to Jimenez. Ventura picks up his 65th RBI of the year, 45th RBI for Jimenez on those 2 RBI. And then tied at 3-all, a couple of runners on base put on by Reese Behan, who, by the way, I gave you the wrong losing pitcher. Behan will be the losing pitcher, as Candrell's gave up the hits that scored 2 runs, but it's Behan who gets the losing pitcher. Sorry for that mistake, as those 2 runners he put on base came around to score. The first on Nishihara's RBI single that gave North Central the lead, and the second on a double play ball rolled by Candrell, a 6-4-3 double play that scored a run for North Central and gave them the final 2-run margin in the game. So again, the winning pitcher is Lutz, the losing pitcher is Behan, as Moberly area now 19-36 on the year. The Pirates are 25-23. They will get ready for their matchup tomorrow at 12:30 against East Central. North Central, East Central, what can go wrong there? It sounds like a matchup. Meanwhile, Heston will face Moberly in the 9 a.m. game tomorrow. The final, one more time, 5-3, with North Central going on to the winner's bracket game and Moberly dropping into the loser's bracket. So a good day today with the win by East Central, 9-0 over Heston. The second game, 5-3, North Central over Moberly in a very well-contested game. And tomorrow we'll have a triple header for you here at the championships from Moberly, Missouri. Until then, we say good night, enjoy your evening, and we'll see you early tomorrow morning.